Let's go to Joel. Joel, anything to share?
Yeah, for
Let's-
my side, it's the same. How I use, the questionings of my clients to find out their personality, and then from there, I go deeper to build relationship with them. So from there, I managed to close some property sales as well.
That's good. Okay, we're going to move away from the personality thing because everybody's talking about personality. Let's go into other areas as well. But thank you very much, Joel. Hui. No more personality thing, huh? Enough really. Any idea from the last class that you find useful and you think you can use this in your work?
For to build the trust using the emotional and non-emotional.
Okay. Tell me a bit more, elaborate that a little bit more.
Like for these 4 elements, we have find out the strongest and weak points of each of the category. Then based on it, we can actually counter how usually we find out the weakness of the client, then how we actually encounter it and become a strong point, then to close deal or to persuade him or her for further action, regardless in financial or other aspect.
Okay, thank you very much. So your question is on the trust area. Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Alex.
Hey, Casey. So I think that's the last module that I attended is something related to the most important thing I believe is something ice breaking by asking or by having a conversation, something related to us understand the background of the personal and as well as on the historical experiences and as well as the some of the interesting thing about this client. So I think that will be something that's as a beginning, right, to engage on the customer before we even talk about like whether something related to the financial coaching thing, right? So I think that's what we are something ice-breaking thing that we should be using.
Well, particularly with Asians, because Asians are not normally very open and free to talk about their financial situation until they have a certain degree of comfort and they feel connected, and then the rest becomes a little easier. But if you don't build that connection, then it's hard for you to even get anywhere.
Yep.
Thank you, Alex.
Right. The keyword is build connection. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, for me, it's also about asking the question in stages so that you can build that relationship, so that you don't come upfront too hard at the beginning when you start asking the questions. So I think that is quite important.
Okay, we did talk about type of questions. One is high threat and low threat. So we also talk about not to start off with high threat questions, which are personal questions, which are questions of opinion, but rather start with what we call low threat questions, which is questions of facts and of public information. So it's not too threatening for the person to answer you. Simple question like where you grew up in, and not ask them very personal, very, very opinionated, very private kind of information. Yeah. So be conscious of that. Some of us may not be sensitive to that. So we need to be more sensitive in order to get the client to be comfortable to talk to us.